Chrisean Rock's sister Tasiki just revealed some information that could potentially be used to send Chrisean to jail for life. The sister was recently on Jason Lee's podcast where she spoke on the murder of Chrisean Rock's ex-boyfriend and alleged baby father, Ronnie Doe. Ronnie just wasn't the ex-boyfriend. He was somewhat in Chrisean's life while she was dealing with Blueface, according to Blueface himself. Blueface would accuse Chrisean Rock of cheating on him with Ronnie whenever they got into it. So when Chrisean Rock got pregnant and ultimately had her baby, Blueface would denounce the baby and claim the baby is Ronnie's baby, not his. Ronnie apparently had good enough reasons to believe the baby is his in his head because Ronnie would come on social media and go super hard to get Chrisean Rock to get a paternity test.
If Junior is not my son, I deserve to have that proven to me through what? A DNA test. If Junior is not my son, the DNA test will prove that. Right or wrong? Right. Any father on here, any real man, stand-up man that potentially has the privilege of being a father would want to make things right and would want to know if that's his child. Yeah. Around that time, Blue know what's up. Chrisean was back and forth from what? LA to Baltimore. LA to Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to expose Baltimore. Y'all know that. Every single last one of y'all know that. She told y'all out her own mouth. I'm not here to expose nobody. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all why is Tasiki and Sean not cool. I'm not going to tell y'all that. I'm not going to tell y'all that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I want to know if Junior is my son or not. I got a family. My last name, Kane. It's a possibility that after me, my family name won't go no more. I'm the last Kane. And this could be another Kane. But y'all want to...
That last part is sad, man, and it really gives you chills because essentially he fell to his demise, his biggest fear, which is after him, if he was to pass away, he's the last boy, he's the last child, he's the last person in his family who has that last name. And after him, if he don't have kids, well, the last name is dead and the last name died with him. Yo, but that's just crazy, man, because that was his biggest fear, and essentially that's what happened. Now, I'm not putting cloud chasing past him, because he could very well be cloud chasing. He could very well know that the baby ain't his, and he just wants the clout from it. But this don't really sound like somebody who wants the clout. This sounds like somebody who really believes that the kid was his, that Chrisean Rock gave him reasons to believe the kid is his, and he's trying to prove that. He would even go as far as actually confronting Chrisean Rock when she came to Baltimore and really trying to get her to sign up to take the paternity test.
Girl right here, Junior right here.
Can you chill
weird
out?
You weird as shit. You weird as shit.
What's wrong?
You weird as shit. Nobody stalking you. That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. What you want to do?
Excuse me.
What do you want to do?
I'm calling the cops.
I don't give a call him. Nobody touch you.
Go to the car.
Call him.
Go.
Yeah.
Go. Calling the cops.
Police ass bitch. You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Time to go.
You a police ass.
Sir,
You a police ass.
excuse me.
Police bitch.
Excuse
You a
me.
bitch.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
I need you out the
nigga.
But I don't give a
Talking about, okay.
I need you out the mall, man. I need you out the mall. I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall.
Okay.
I need you out the mall.
Okay.
Let's go this way.
Okay.
Let's go this way. I need you out the mall. Let's go this way.
Alright.
Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Let's go.
There's instances where men are literally forced to come and take paternity tests for women they've never met before. Yella Beezy had to take a paternity test for a woman he never met before because she petitioned the court to say, he's my baby daddy. So in this situation with Chrisean Rock and Ronnie, where if you guys were intimate and were involved at some point, all right, and he's saying, bro, you was with me throughout the relationship with Blueface. I think you at least owe the man a paternity test, right? But trying to avoid the test, doing certain things to circumvent it, not trying to get served, dodging him to me, you have to wonder why someone will go to that extent if the baby ain't his. Right? Because if the baby ain't his, a quick paternity test will shut him up and make him go away forever and out your life. But prolonging it, extending it, dodging it, circumventing it only creates this. Now, apparently, Ronnie was pursuing this legally as well because he would say that there were a few court dates coming up that would ultimately lead to the DNA test being done.
In the next 4 to 6 weeks, God willing, Chrisean is going to be required to do a court-ordered paternity test. And once we get this paternity test, we shall have more insight.
Now, this is where things begin to get a little spooky. So that video was about 3 or 4 weeks before the court date that was scheduled the paternity test. A week before the date to schedule the paternity test, the final court date where the judge will actually make a ruling, before he could go to that court date, Ronnie Doe was found dead outside of his home.
Yes, you heard right. We just got the update. So apparently, there had been some money on Ronnie's head since Friday. What's today? Tuesday. So since Friday, apparently somebody put some money on his head. Somebody wanted him dead. And y'all, I found out exactly how it happened. So one of the neighbors says that Ronnie was sitting in his car outside his house when all of a sudden this car pulled up behind him. A person gets out the car. He didn't realize that they had a gun or whatever. They ran up on the car real quick, y'all. They shot him 10 times. Not only was he shot 10 times, nobody even came to check on him for at least 10 minutes. So if there was a chance that he could have been saved, and within those first 10 minutes, it wouldn't have happened because nobody even came to check on him until after 10 minutes. The neighbor says that he heard it, but of course he didn't want to come out immediately because that's gunshots. So he waited about 10 minutes, make sure the coast is clear. Then he went to check. He said he tried to lay Ronnie down on his side. He said he was shot up everywhere. He said it was blood coming all out of his body. And basically he died right there. There was no way he was going to be saved. It was too late, y'all. So whoever this was, they wanted this done quickly. Now, I'm not going to say it's not a coincidence that him and Chrisean did have a court date this week.
Speculations automatically came in right after his death. Fans were online automatically accusing Chrisean Rock of doing this, claiming Chrisean Rock got him killed a week before the paternity test was supposed to be scheduled because she didn't want the truth to come out. Now, quiet as kept, after his death, Chrisean Rock never mourned him, said rest in peace to him. She just sort of ignored it, but she would post a DNA test afterwards saying the babies is Blueface's. But that's the same paternity test that was used in the Zeus show with her and Blueface, and it was taken before the baby got here. And Blueface thought the paternity test was sketchy. Some things were out of place. He thought, certain things was kind of like sketchy or photoshopped about it. But her playing that out immediately after his death and not, it just, I don't know. To me, that's kind of crazy, right? But nonetheless, though, Chrisean Rock's sister finally went on Jason Lee. Now, it's one thing for the fans to speculate that you are involved in this murder. It's another thing for your sister to say that she has information that will tie you to it.
Okay, speaking of Chrisean's baby, there was a guy online from Baltimore who was claiming to be her baby dad. He ended up getting murdered, right?
Yes.
He really did get murdered? I mean, I saw that online. That was real?
Yes, that was.
And you knew? Did you know him?
Rest in pieces. So yes, I fed that boy.
How did he end up getting murdered? Was he in the streets, in the stuff, or was that just a random thing?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I can't even speak on it. But if I was to speak on it, it don't look too good for certain people that we know. So I'm not gonna speak on it. Like,
well, because it's just all, there's a lot going on there.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm not the police, but I'll just leave it at that. Well, I'll say a little bit. He ran up on Chrisean when she was out in public.
He did, and then he had a paternity test coming up or something.
And then it was all online.
And then it was pow, pow, pow. no paternity test. I'm sorry. Rest in peace, his soul.
That's sad.
It's very sad, especially because I fed him. We had a little argument before. It's just like we were family. I'm gonna be honest. That little boy really loved her.
Did he?
Me being real, all this camera we back in the streets. We back around the way. That little boy loved her.
So they were a thing.
It was passionate, but it was giving cloudy.
It was.
And that's why I just don't care to speak on it.
Tasiki and Chrisean has had their tumultuous moments on camera, but I don't think, even if you and your sister ain't getting along, even if you dislike your sister, I don't think you pinning no murder on your sister, bruh. I don't think you alluding to your sister being involved in a murder, bruh. Because I don't feel like you would wish jail on your sister, homie. So for her to take this step and to say this and to sort of allude to it and hint, hint, wink, wink, oh my, nah, bruh. Now, I wasn't there, so I don't know if Chrisean Rock is involved. What I will say is very suspicious circumstances. It's very suspicious scenarios. All right? You was trying to avoid a paternity test with every fiber in your being. You could have easily taken the paternity test, but you avoided it to the extent where people began to ask, hold on now, what's going on, Chrisean? Why can't... All right? And you do have sketchy people around you. Chrisean Rock's brother, I believe, is in jail for like murder. Ronnie apparently had some situation he did on behalf of Chrisean too. So Chrisean has been around or is around a bunch of nefarious characters. So do I think that Chrisean Rock could be culpable? Do I think Chrisean Rock is capable of this? Absolutely. Do I think she did it? Well, I don't know. I wasn't there. She hasn't been charged yet. I don't think there has been an arrest made in Ronnie's murder. But if your own blood is coming out and saying, oh, nah, bro, y'all gotta watch her. Oh, that's bad to me, bro. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Y'all think Chrisean is involved? And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, to find out how China absolutely exposed the luxury brands. Like, this is absolutely terrible. All the horrors and evils got exposed. I'm gonna see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen, all right? Again, I'm serious. I'm gonna read the comments to see if you are watching this too, okay? I'm gonna see you guys here. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.